So in this short example, we will go over a very simple query on VDMS to get information about some specific patients. And remember, this is regular Python code. So as the first step, we're going to be importing the VDS module and creating an object and issuing a connection to the VDMS server running, in this case, in the same machine in localhost. So the query we're going to go over is get information about patients over 83 years old. And one particular thing that I want you to know is that the property, there is a property called age at initial, which is the property that is part of the data set that contains the information about the age of the patient. So we're going to be using, or we're going to be querying by that property. So in this case, we're going to instantiate a query, and in this case, we're writing the query as a string, even though we can use Python dictionaries to generate this, because this is basic JSON. So we can use Python dictionary. In this case, I'm going to be using just a regular string to generate the query. The first thing I'm going to be doing is using the FindEntity command, and as a part of the FindEntity command, I can specify which is the type of object that or the type of entity that I'm looking for. In this specific case, is the patient, and I'm also constraining that search based on this property that tells me the age of the patient. I'm specifying here that I want only information about those patients that are older than 83. And finally, I'm going to be using the results block. In the results block, we use the results block when we want to specify how the output is going to look like. So in this case, we're going to use the results block with a list. And in the list, we enumerate a list of properties that we want as a return. So in this case, we're asking for the patient barcode, the gender of the patient, and the age of the patient. And we also can sort the results by, for example, one of the properties, in this case, gender. So I'm going to be issuing the query. This query basically is going to be performed transactionally, and finally I'm going to be printing out the result. So we run the query, and as you can see, the same way that I send a JSON structure query, I receive a JSON structure response, which in this case is telling me that the FindEntity has a status 0, which means that everything went well, and I also get a list of entities. In this case, the system is telling me that there were 6 entities that matched that criteria, and I get all the information about all the information that I requested about those patients.